Dun, 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 dun. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's up, party people with the MOB, the mob, members only baseball? What's going on? What's happening? What is cracking? I know what's cracking tonight. What's cracking tonight is the rubber match, baby. Game 3 of the the All-Star Series here in the mob. And it's tied 1-1, baby. Everything's tied. Amount of runs, run differential, fucking games, all that shit. It comes down to one game. This is the final game of the series. This is the final game of season 2. We will not look back. We will not be on this game again after tonight. Let me bring in your play-by-play man for tonight to call this game 3. None other than Nate Hall, the starting pitcher from last night. Nate, rough outing last night. Your team made a valiant effort on the comeback. It just fell short.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what happened last night. Like giving up 4 runs in the first inning. I was telling one of my cohorts here on the panel before you jumped in that, man, if Bob Funk didn't come out and give me the what for there on the mound in the first inning, I probably would have gave up a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, because we won the game, but we almost blew. I mean, we 4-run first inning, and we almost blow that. So I'm glad it worked out.
If it wasn't for Wink,
gotta love that guy. I gotta love that guy. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, literally, I think I'm contractually obligated to love him because we're in business together. Anyway, also tonight, special K's in the house. Calvin Klein, what's up, Calvin? Good game last night, buddy. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right. Work may be kicking my ass, but that's no excuse to not show up.
Well, let's just hope the Royals don't kick your ass tonight.
Right, exactly.
That's the most important thing. And then the other analyst in tonight's booth, the owner of one of the expansion team, Pittsburgh Pirates, the great and mighty black and gold, the Pittsburgh Pirates, Mickey Monongahela, the catcher, also known as Corey Menner. Corey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I could be better, could be worse, but I'm here, so everything's fucking amazing, dude.
Fucking amazing, dude. All right, that's awesome to hear. Let's talk lineups and stuff real quick before we get down to the field. Nate, the Rangers. Let's talk. They're the away team. We had to go to the fourth tiebreaker. It was tied with wins, run differential, the amount of total runs, and it came down to away runs, which Kansas City got. So the Rangers need to they're basically packing their bag. I mean, both teams are packing their bags, but they're going to be the away team. A couple minor tweaks in their lineup. They moved Wink down from 6th back down to 9th. They moved Doug Day from 9th back up to 6th. And then, of course, Ducati will be back on the mound. So other than that, no tweaks really for the Rangers except those two players. It kind of worked last night. What do you think about the Rangers' chances as an unbiased broadcaster with the little tweak they did?
Biased my butt. I don't like those first 3 guys they got up on that starting lineup because proved a little bit deadly to me last night.
I was gonna say
So
too many hits, too many stolen bases. Are you having PTSD right now, or what?
I'm having major PTSD from last night. Hopefully, Soto's got a game plan to fight that tonight because I sure as heck didn't.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Keith, Ducati back on the mound just like game 1. They've put Chris Lee as a closer, so that's some confidence right there. Move Gunny back to set up the big move for them. Tommy Gunn has been on long relief the last 2 games in case of one of those early inning exits that we see during the season. Didn't happen game 1 or 2, so Yogi's rolling the dice and hoping it's not going to happen again in game 3. Give us a chance to bring a human player in the game in the middle innings for the first time. What do you think about that move by Yogi?
Yeah, like you said, I think it's just kind of showing confidence in the guys that the Rangers have in the bullpen. Putting Tommy Gunn at middle reliever instead of long reliever, that's showing confidence that Ducati's going to last more than a few innings. Granted, he has most of the season, so it's understandable. But yeah, and then of course I think having Chris Lee out there as closer, I think is a good move. Chris Lee has shown himself to be more than capable throughout the whole season. So if his name is called, there's no reason why he can't close it out for the Rangers.
Yeah, Corey, interesting on this team. No bench players have seen action, 0. And only 2 of the 4 human pitchers have seen action. Chris Lee hasn't seen action. Tommy Gunn hasn't seen action. And then Delaney, Yogi, Corn King, and Briggs, nobody. What do you think the over-under is here that some of them might actually get in the game tonight?
Well, from judging by the past 2 games, I mean, if they keep on the roll that they're on, I mean, hell, yeah, it might be the same. But unless the Royals can actually come out, I mean, it might be the same thing.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I think I like the lineup we had last night. I think moving Wink down to the second leadoff was a smart move. Putting Doug Day back up kind of where he's maybe more used to hitting, I think could help. So I like the Rangers' chances tonight. Let's take a look at the home team Royals. Nate, this is your team. You're back into middle relief. Rob has gone a different route with the pitchers. He's had a human in the middle relief spot all week long, and we've seen that be used. He did switch Troll and Pinky, though. What are your thoughts on them switching around the pitchers there, setup and closer? Or do you think James and Lisa are just kind of interchangeable?
Honestly, I think at this point they're just interchangeable. He just wants to see what happens in the game at this point.
Yeah. Keith, we talked about the benches, both teams. Kansas City definitely using their bench way more than Texas. Clamsy and Art, I believe, both in game 1 and game 2. Right? Did Art? I know Biff.
Biff pinch ran.
Yeah, Biff pinch ran in both, and I know Clamsy got in the first game. I can't remember if she got in last night as a defensive substitution in the bottom of. No, because they won in the top of the 9th, right? So she probably didn't get in, but still. They've had 3 appearances. We've had 0. Do you anticipate we'll see that same thing again tonight?
I mean, part of me hopes not, because I think that in general, I think the most likely way that a bench player would get into the game would mean that someone gets hurt, which I hope is not the case. But outside of that, I mean, if it's just a really close game and it's a situational kind of thing, then yeah, I mean, of course we could see whoever come into the game.
We've got a prediction in the chat. You've got a few minutes to do it, I'm assuming. So you guys want to get on that. I'm going to bet again for the Rangers right now. Just like I won 5,000 points last night, I think, or maybe I bet 5,000. Maybe I won more. Nate, you've got the last word here before we go to the chat and then go to the field. Starting lineup: 0 changes for Kansas City from last night. There were changes from night 1 to night 2, so I find it interesting that you win night 1 even though you only had 3 hits. Last night, you guys get double-digit hits. I think it was like 12, but score less runs, so you keep the same lineup. In both games 1 and 2, the team with the least amount of hits had the most runs and won the game. That can get confusing, but do you think that this is the right call by Rob to leave it the same as last night even though you didn't win the game?
I think it is. I mean, it proved, yeah, I don't know. At this point, I just say trust Rob and just throw him out there and see what happens. Honestly, yeah.
Yep. All right, well, folks, this is Game 3 here, the Season 2 All-Star Series. Let's check the chat real quick, then we'll go to the field. Nate Hall was the first one in, followed by Crazy Canuck, and then Corey Menner's burn account. Bullet Beletsky, Doug Day, Gunny McGuire, subscribing for his 9th month, David Leathers, the man with the best first name in the history of all creation, Freddie Trammell, back in the game with us. Good to see you, buddy. Doug Day is here, Members Only Baseball, and Bullets on a 10-month streak for his sub. Who else is in here? Is that it? Crazy Canuck on a 95 stream streak. That must mean I'm at 94. Ray Ray's here. I see Ray Ray. I see Annie Beaverhausen. Annie, are you gonna mod? Oh, Crazy's in here too. So between the 2 of you guys can work it out. Boomberry's here. Boomberry, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Clam's on a 45 stream streak. Yogi's in the house, and I think that's it. Oh, you know what, Yogi? I'm so glad I saw your name. I just realized I almost did the wrong uniform for you. Shit. Okay, so good thing you're here. So by the way, just so you know, Yogi's at work. And Rob is at some sort of dinner tonight. I also want to see who's hiding in the background. Frank the Franchise Wade is with us, and Doug Britton. Mike Twin Screw.
What's happening?
Winkler's driving and listening. I know Wink. I just hung up with him a few minutes before we went live, and I think that's it. By the way, I also talked to Greg Soto today, so I do pick up the phone, believe it or not. Yogi will be home in 16 minutes. All good, bro. Let me do this, and then we are about to play game 3. All right, so you wanted all pinstripes, right? So I was going to go black pants, but let's do this. Okay, so the Texas Rangers will be wearing the old Washington Senators uniform, the old pinstripes, navy blue pinstripes with red writing, blue and red striped socks or stirrups. And then they're going to wear the dark blue and red home run derby hat. I gave both the both managers choices between the 50 whatever hat, the light blue one, their regular 25 All-Star hat, or the home run derby since they all have stars on them. So Rangers will be going with that. And then Kansas City, as you can see, I was running a few minutes behind because I don't have all this fucking ready to go. But now you get to see how things work. Not that you haven't seen it before. And they are going... where's City Connect? You're doing City Connect with the New Era Stars and Stripes 5950 hat. And the pants were, which ones? They're light blue, but not the ones with the stripe. They are right there. Alternate home pants. So there you go. Those are the uniforms for tonight. We will be playing at Dodger Stadium, the best stadium in all of baseball. We're going to stay on the show network. We're not going to do the regional one since we're playing in L.A. We're not playing in Texas nor Kansas City, so we're going to go on the show. We got Alex. We're playing in October. Quick counts are off. We're going to go 7 p.m. Clear skies, and that's off. Nate Hall, are you ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll. Let's do this.
All right, Nate, Keith, and Corey, it's all yours. Game 3 of the All-Star Series here in Season 2, the very last game of Season 2. Let's get it on.
You see your lineups right there on your screen. Game 3 of the Mob All-Star Series. Keith, Mikey, going on.
I am so ready to watch some more baseball tonight. I want to see someone crank a home run out of Dodger Stadium. We know that some of these folks on this All-Star squad have the power to do it. I mean, we saw Bob Funk and Freddie Flash both just absolutely nuke home runs, like the whole time in the home run derby. So I'm excited to see maybe someone get a hold of one. But the problem is they got to face a couple good pitchers to do so.
I can see your screen.
Yes.
Corey, what about you? What do you think about this one?
Well, it's definitely going to be a battle for the ages tonight. I mean, you got some heavy hitters, you got some strong pitchers. It's going to be a hell of a battle here tonight as Soto winds up for the first pitch.
Quick grounder out there to the shortstop and out on the first pitch is Dave Dirtbag. Hey, Dave, you might want to take more than one pitch on the next at-bat there. As fix what?
Calling for the goldfish already, huh, Dave?
Exactly. Soto on one pitch. Soto on one pitch gets the first out, and Calvin Klein up to bat next.
Who's ready for another quick out?
Yep, exactly. The wind-up and the delivery. Misses up and in with the fastball for a 1-0 count.
Dave, that's how you wait for the first pitch.
Ball. Are you going to boot him out of the booth?
Oh.
2-0 count quickly to Calvin and takes the pitch right in the zone with that fastball. 2-1. He's looking like he's going to stay patient with this at-bat. Takes one way outside for a 3-1 count. Does he pull the trigger on this pitch? No, he doesn't, and he takes the 5-pitch walk and lands on first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
All right, have fun. As Ray Bichon takes his first crack at it. And right down the middle with the fastball. Strike one. So what's up, Calvin? You gonna try for a steal here?
I mean, we'll see. The problem is if Soto throws 100-mile-an-hour heater, that's tough to steal on.
Exactly. As that swung on and missed by Ray, and quickly down in the count, it's 0-2. Looks like you were trying to get your hops on over there at first, maybe trying to gauge what he's about to pitch. But wind up on the 0-2, way outside with that slider, 1-2 count.
I think the problem is that now with 2 strikes, stealing's kind of, it's not necessarily as worth it.
Ball, that's out.
Especially with 1 out already. You don't necessarily want to strike him out, throw him out situation.
Exactly. Ewens count 2-2, swung on and missed on the slurve, low and away for his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 down.
The catcher, David Legend.
It's a number of times that Greg tried to get him to chase outside, and he finally bit, even though he had just done it 3 other times.
Soto
Calvin.
checking Calvin at first, gets back
Yeah.
safely.
Calvin had a huge lead over there at first and barely got back in. Fastball right down the middle for an 0-1 count as David Leathers steps into the batter's box. My former teammate over in Chicago. Wind up on the 0-1. Grounded weakly on the left side. And that is going to be thrown over nicely at first, and that'll be 3 outs there as Bolesky makes a nice play over at shortstop. Well, no runs on no hits, 1 left. Going to the bottom of the first, no score.
The Crazy Canucks point in chat, I think if Leathers had a little more speed on him, he maybe could have gotten there. I think
Yeah.
if he was if there was like a Ricky archetype with a hit like that, they may have been able to leg it out. Not totally sure.
I'm not sure what Leathers
Would have had a
speed
fighting
is,
chance
but-
at least.
Yeah.
Right.
Ray.
I would have to go back and let's see what Leather's speed is right now because catchers don't typically have high speed on their builds. As she offers with that bunt attempt on the pitch down from Ducati makes it an 0-1 count. Apparently, Canuck says he has a 61 speed, so yeah, definitely needs to pick up that speed a little bit. Fastball finds the inside corner of the strike zone, down 0-2 quickly as Ray. Swung on, got a late contact on that swing and fouls it off third base side. Ducati had a nice night on the mound the first night of the ball game, or first night of the series, I should say. Oh, and that barely goes foul, as not enough room out there for. Is that you out in right field, Calvin?
I think it is me out there.
Let's see. And that's a nice liner
Nice
out there
shot.
towards the gap, in between center and left. And she will get in there safely with a double to lead off the Royals' first inning.
Beautifully
I don't know about
placed hit right down right there in the gap, right where they needed to get some momentum going, and she got that double perfectly.
was it just me or was Ray maybe taking a little too much time in center field? Not a crazy amount of time, but a couple extra seconds.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. He's played 3 nights. This is 3rd night in a row playing, so maybe a little bit of fatigue from the last 2 nights. Yeah, Gunny, much more relaxing in the broadcast booth without having to see myself on the mound for sure. As that is grounded to the second baseman, bobbled, and he's going to be safe at first base, moving Ray up to third. That's going to be an error on. Who is the second baseman? Is that Doug?
I think it is Doug, yes.
That is Doug.
Doug Day with the error at second base, and now runners
Mr.
on the
Butterfield.
corners. Corners for Bullet with nobody out.
Yeah, interesting note there. Doug had one error in the regular season. So
One
does
all season. It
does
one
not happen
already
very
tonight.
often, right?
Ray pleading with Bullet to bring her in with this at bat. Down
Royals are
0-2
in a-
though. Go ahead, Corey.
Royals are in a great position right now. They got a runner at the corners and runners at the corners, and they got one of the heavy hitters on the team, Boletsky, up to the plate.
That's a ball.
It only gets harder from here too, because you
Yeah.
got following this, you got shoot.
Matson, you got Benji,
Yeah.
you got Pop
Benji,
Funk,
you got Pop
Jack
Funk. Yeah,
Gaines.
exactly.
Oh, and he said he went.
Wow.
I don't know about that one.
Batting fourth.
Wow.
The designated hitter, Benji.
It's definitely not the same guy behind the plate as it was last night. Whoever they said, Crazy Canuck said it was back there. Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah, it's definitely not him behind
We
the
got
plate.
Ray Charles behind the plate tonight.
1-0 count to Benji with one down. And he misses with that pitch quickly ahead of the count, I should say 2-0. See if Benji can get a hold of one here. Gets a two-seamer up and in on the strike zone for a 2-1 count. Of course, you'll remember Benji was the hero for the Royals in night one of this series. Solo shot to send the Royals fans home happy. Bottom of the 10th inning. Just misses with that two-seamer inside. Makes count 3-2. Full count. Runners will be going on this pitch, maybe? Nope, they're not two down yet. There's only one down. That's going to be hooking foul.
Ducati, you got to throw the slurve here, I think. Throw something way out there and let it curve back in.
Well, he grounds it. Double play. Yep, it is. And that run does not score. Ducati gets out of the jam with nobody coming across. Remains scoreless heading to the second.
Yeah, it wasn't the slurve, but there's a pitch in a location where I imagine he was trying to get Benji to jam it or just roll it along the ground, and that's exactly what happened. So a good pitch sequence there from Ducati to end the inning and get out of the jam.
Soto coming up now to pitch again. Has to ace Freddie Flash to lead things off here in the top of the second. A little bit late. Oh, early on that swing. Definitely wanted to rip that one for a home run, but got a little bit antsy with that one. And now he's quickly down the count 0-2. And right along the bottom half of the strike zone for the second strikeout of the ball game for Soto. And all Freddie could do was watch it go by.
Just doing some window shopping. That's all.
It almost looked like Freddie was expecting a pitch out of the zone.
What almost was, it just caught the bottom like sliver of that strike zone.
Right.
Is that-
Yeah, it was like he was expecting a breaking pitch low and away or something like that. And then, of course, Soto with the heater just blew him away.
Doug Day trying to make amends for his error out there at second base. Comes up for the first time tonight. 1-1 count after that last pitch misses. Drake finds the inside corner of the strike zone for 1-2. And the windup. Oh, bad pitch to swing on. That was going to be inside for a ball, and Doug Day just offered at it and fouled it off. Blur goes inside. Evens count 2 apiece. Elevated that curved ball for foul ball off to the right hand side. Jug Day making Soto work a little bit here. And gets it off the end of his bat, and that's going to drop for a base hit for Doug Day. Just got enough of it to just loop it out there to center field.
Number 6.
For that nice single to get on base with 1 down.
You got to get him how you can against a guy like Soto. I mean, it's the same thing with Ducati, but you just got to get him how you can, and then see what everyone else does.
Travis Danger, the dangerous hitter, up here now with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Takes the pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, it sure helps having Danger come up after a bloop single.
Exactly. This way, in case he gets a hold of one, you can add more than just a solo shot. And he lines one out to right field. Nice solid hit for a single, and you got 2 runners on now with only 1 out.
Danny Morgan.
Yeah, the bottom half of the lineup in my mind was going to be the key to this matchup for both teams. We've seen the top half of the lineup come to play the last couple nights for both teams. It seems like the bottom half is going to have to produce in order to decide the All-Star Series this season.
Danny Morgan's got a chance now to bring home at least 1 with a base hit. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Soto's already up to his 29th pitch, and that's going to be possible double play. And that's 4-6-3 on the double play, and Soto gets out of his jam just like Ducati did the last half inning, and the score remains 0-0.
Yeah, with a guy like Soto, whenever he's throwing a fastball, you kind of just want to. I feel like you kind of just want to get your bat out there and let the velocity produce the exit velocity of your hit. But when he's throwing the breaking balls, it's not that easy, and so you got to be able to have a little bit more control to get it past the infield.
Yep. That started way outside and still ended outside, and Bob Funk did a good job to lay off that one for a 1-0 count. Swung on a 2-seamer on the bottom of the strike zone for 1-1.
Got Lancey on that last one. I felt like he should have waited a little bit, but that's not for me to say. That's all him.
The 1-2 count now coming up here for Ducati. And that's lined straight to the third baseman for the first out here in the bottom of the second.
There's your payback, Danny, for hitting one right to a fielder. You get him right back 3 pitches later. That's funny.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slurve ends outside the zone to Jack Gaines for a ball. 1-0 count.
I still have no idea what you're supposed to do against that Slurve as a lefty hitter.
Ball.
Just stand there and watch it go by.
It's almost like a death sentence.
Pretty much.
Ball, that's out.
I'm so glad I'm not a hitter anymore. I don't have to deal with watching that go by in the batter's box. I just stand there in the dugout and shake my head that you guys have to deal with that all the time. 3-1 count now to Jack Gaines, as he's been pretty patient here at the plate, letting Ducati just pitch right around that strike zone.
That's out. Ball 4.
And he takes another ball, and that's going to be Ducati's first walkout out of this ball game. And here comes Bumpy Johnson. Now, I didn't get to watch all the game last night. Did Bumpy have a better
Batting
night
eighth, the
than
right
he did the
fielder,
first night?
Mike Scherf.
He did, yes. He had, if I recall, he had 2 hits. I want to say they were both doubles.
Okay. We'll see how he does tonight. That first one, though, he popped out to the pitcher, but see if he can keep the upswing going later on in this game.
Yeah,
As that
Bumpy
circle
went 2
changed.
for 4 with 2 doubles.
There you go. Appreciate that as Mike Churchill takes his stand to the batter's box. 0-1 count now as Ducati deals. You got to think, though, Bumpy is not used to facing his own teammate. So that might come into play here in this ball game, just like it did the first night.
It's not just him, though. It's also Ray Ray, who's on the Royals. And, of course, she's the leadoff hitter.
That's very true. And she got on base with a double, so yeah. So we'll see. Oh, and that hits
What?
Churchill.
Oh, damn.
Hit
Didn't he
Churchill
spin-
on the wrist.
Didn't he swing? Really?
He apparently he held up, but it hit his wrist.
It was close.
Circle change hits the strike zone for an 0-1 count as Rob Forker, last guy up here in the lineup. 2 on now with 2 out. Tries to get the first run across to the ball game. First run batted in.
Rob didn't have much of a night on the first game, but with last night, he went 2 for 4, so hopefully he'll be able to make some magic happen here for the Royals as he's got 2 runners on.
But he strikes out instead on a swing that was way ahead of that pitch. And that is 2 innings in a row that Ducati gets out of jams in the second and third innings. I'm sorry, first and second innings. Excuse me. As nothing going into the third.
Leading off for Texas, the left fielder, Michael Winkler.
Winkler up to bat now. Leading things off here in the top of the third from the 9th spot. I wonder how Wink feels about hitting in the 9th spot and getting switched with Doug Day.
I mean, he'll probably
Well, if
say
it was a
something-
Doug Day, I'd be depressed.
Wink probably would say something like self-deprecating, like, oh, man, I deserve it. My guy sucks or something like that.
0-2. Maybe he deserves to be down in the 9 hole if he's going to strike out. We'll see. Oh, and
Oh, well,
he half
man.
swung. He half swung, and they say he went around for the strikeout.
The batter,
1
the
out
Texas
here now
Rangers.
in the top of the third, and Dave gets his second crack at it.
We really do have Ray Charles behind the plate.
The slider misses low and away for 1-0. I mean, if we're pretty sure that the last half inning he swung into that one, he says he got hit by that pitch. So we'll call him Ray Charles for the rest of the game. How about that? As Dave Dirtbag is quickly down 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, just missed with the
What?
fastball. That looked like it was right there on the line, but he calls it a ball. 2-2 count. Grounds it to Bumpy. Bumpy throws over to first. And that'll be the second
Now
out here in
the right
third.
fielder, Calvin Klein.
All right, Calvin, you walked the first time. Are you going to actually swing this time?
Gonna channel my Mohawk powers here.
Okay. Maybe not. You just watched a fastball right down the middle.
I should clarify, I think my guy has a Mohawk in the game. I'm not sure.
Oh, you lined that one out to right, but it's hooking, and it's out in the seats in right field. 0-2 count. He calls that a strike. Down looking goes Calvin. So
God, I love just standing up at the plate and looking pretty, huh?
pretty much. I mean, you did it both times you went up to the plate. I mean, at least the first time you went up, you got a walk out of it.
The center fielder, Ray.
Jesus,
Ray.
this is the All-Star game. Swing the bat. Come on.
Ray, her second at bat of this ball game,
That ball's foul.
got double in her first at bat. Fouls the first one off. It's 0-1 count.
Ball. That pitch is out.
This is with the fastball just outside for an even count of 1 apiece.
Aye.
Swings and misses the two-seamer. Fouls that one off the third base side. Keeps the count at 1-2. And grounds it right over there to Freddie for the easy put out at first base.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman.
Looks like we're in for a game just like the first one.
I mean, with these two pitchers on the mound, I feel like a lot of people would probably guess that this game would be low scoring.
Yeah, pretty much. As Blitz fouls that one straight back to the screen for an 0-1 count. Oh, he broke his bat, and he fouls out.
Oh, man.
That was the weirdest foul out I've ever seen. It barely got any air underneath it.
Solid heads-up play by Leathers, though.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that's both a good play by Leathers and, like, maybe the unluckiest play of the season by Blitz.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, positive, though, for Blitz is that he didn't have to go all the way back to the dugout to get a new bat. He just didn't, he was out, so he didn't have to get new firewood.
That's foul.
As that is grounded down the third base line and foul. Down the count now is Bullet 1-2. And swings on the third outside of the zone for strike 3. Quick inning of work there for Ducati. That was his first easy half inning of the night.
The center fielder.
As going to the top of the fourth, and Soto faces Ray Bashan for his second at bat of the ball game. Swings at that slider outside the zone, quickly down 0-2. Lined out to left. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. But out there in left field to make the catch is Jack Gaines for the first out here in the top of the fourth.
Yeah, he did a good job anticipating the fastball after the two breaking balls, so it was a good idea to swing. He was just a little early on it.
And unlucky for him, it didn't go out into the seats and wasn't able to get another crack at it. Grounded out to the shortstop, thrown over to first. There's quickly two down here in the top of the fourth. As Bullet makes a nice throw over there to first base.
This offensive side of the Rangers tonight, they just seem extremely jumpy. I mean, they are not waiting on any pitches. They are aggressive.
They are indeed. First pitch swinging on 2 out of the 3 at bats, I believe, here in this half inning. as Ray gets the nice catch out in center field, quickly going to the bottom of the fourth. And leading off for the Royals, Benji Matson, who grounded out in his first at bat.
What do you got?
Oh, did he go? No, he did not go, and he's going to be ahead in the count 1-0. Gunny, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with that statement. It is not a travesty if Dave doesn't touch all the bases tonight. Fouls that one off, and it's one apiece.
I mean, if he does touch all the bases, we'll probably never hear the end of it. So
Exactly. Save us all the trouble. Don't let him, have that over our heads for the next 4 weeks till the next season starts. Lined out to right field, but that's going to be easily caught out there by Calvin Klein for the first out.
batting, catcher,
The inning.
Bob Funk.
See if Bob Funk can do anything here in this at bat,
Ball.
as Ducati just misses down and in with that fastball for a 1-0 count.
Ball 2.
what in the world?
Yeah, I thought that caught the top of the strike zone. Well,
This
Ray-
That's like 4 or 5 pitches
Yeah.
that were.
Ray-
that are
Ray
like
Charles
really.
says it's Ray Charles says it's 3-0 now instead of 2-1.
Goodness.
Ducati in trouble of walking the second batter of the game.
does it show like the umpire consistency in the post game? Because I would love to see what the hell that shows.
No, I don't know if it does or not.
I don't
honestly.
think it does, but
No,
who
okay.
knows? That may be a future MLB The Show feature one year.
3-2.
Probably not. I bet the umpires union would probably be all over that if they tried.
Right.
Ball 4. Pitch is down.
But he walks Bob Funk. Second walk issued tonight for
Now
Ducati.
batting, the left fielder, John.
Jack Gaines up to bat now with only one down. Gunny, I don't think I'm going to see any action tonight. They have me down as a middle reliever, so if Soda keeps it up like this, he's I'm probably not going to see any time. We'll probably go to one of the others. As Jack Gaines takes a second pitch in a row outside the zone for a 2-0 count. Does that say, ooh, this is already Ducati's 61st pitch, though? Well, we'll see. As Jack Gaines fouls that one off the third base side, 2-1 count.
Yeah, it seems like Ducati's control may not be as good as it usually is. Tonight, he typically tries to paint the edges of the zone like that pitch right there, but I think it may be a combination of A, not getting certain calls, and B, just throwing too many balls like that.
2 walks in a row issued.
The third
One to
baseman,
Bob
number
Funk, the other to
24,
Jack Gaines, and now Bumpy Johnson's got a chance with one down to do a little damage. Dave's getting a little irritated with this ump right now. 0-1 count to Bumpy as he fouls that bunt attempt straight back. Oh, that's a liner, but that goes foul down the first base side. Mike, that doesn't come into play until next season.
Oh my gosh.
Strike 3 on the nasty serve
The right
swung
fielder,
through.
number 21, Mike Scherp.
Way ahead of that pitch.
I think that's like the third strikeout Ducati's thrown with the slurve tonight. I mean, just disgusting.
Yeah, it is. He's got these batters way out in front of that pitch.
0-1's the count.
As Mike Churchill takes his second crack at it, he was hit by a pitch. Remember, we all thought that he swung into, but he said that he got hit by it. See what he can do with this at bat.
Ball 1.
1-1 count now to Churchill.
Oh,
Flies
nice
out
shot.
to
Oh,
left.
man.
Yeah. Left fielder gets that one. And nothing doing again for the Royals. No runs, no hits. 2 left on the 2 walks.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take right there. That is, you could say he got ex-Wowood there for anyone who knows what that means.
Explain it to us.
So ex-WOBA is it's expected weighted on base average. It basically is a percentage chance that a hit ball will end up as a hit based on exit velocity and launch angle.
I gotcha. So a nerdy math term. Is that what you're trying to say?
That sounds like some beautiful mind math shit right there.
Yep, just got the numbers floating around the head all the time.
Yes, like that's what I'm seeing right now. Oh,
Doug Day
Doug
goes down looking.
The batter, number 6.
Soto, 5th strikeout of the ball game in the bottom of the 5th inning, or top of the 5th inning. 1 down here in top of the 5th. Soto's only at 51 pitches, about to throw his 52nd. Definitely lower on the strike or on the pitch count than Ducati is at this point. As that pitch goes outside for a 1-0 count.
That's in. Ball 2.
And Mikey, I think that goes back to what you were saying about how, like, the second and third innings, a lot of the time these Rangers hitters were swinging and connecting on a lot of those first pitches. Helping out his pitch count a little bit. That one gets hammered into the gap. That could be extra bases. Ray gets there, thrown in, but he's not going to get the throw in time as Travis Danger gets the second with a double.
All important hit from the bottom half of the lineup. I said that was one of my keys coming into the game, and I really do believe that. It's a good job by Travis there putting bat on ball and actually getting the hit out of it. Because, of course, like you were just talking about, Nate, the Rangers have been swinging a lot, but it hasn't worked out for them yet.
Yet. Keyword is yet. Let's see if they can put something together here in this half inning as Danny Morgan gets his next chance here with 1 down and a runner on second. He grounded out his previous time up. And swung on and missed on the slurve inside.
That was one of my road to the show swings.
Nasty and ugly. And that's grounded to short. Thrown over to first. Moves the runner over to third from second. So Travis Danger is only 90 feet away, but there's 2 down now. So Michael Winkler can't get him across with a fly out or anything like that, but he needs a base hit to bring this runner home.
Counts 1-0.
Or a wild pitch.
I think the good news for the Rangers is that Winkler has some speed. We just saw it last night with his diving catch, so it should potentially give him an advantage here.
Ball 2.
2-0 count as Bob Funk on that first pitch did a nice job of blocking that one in the dirt. One thing you don't want is a wild pitch that'll just easily bring that runner home.
That's going to drop.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it
might
is.
be. There he is.
And that's going to give the Rangers a 1-0 lead on a Winkler double as he legs out a blooper out to left center.
He had some wheels on him to get all the way around to second on that
Yeah,
shot.
he did. Yes, he did indeed.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Let's see how Soto responds now, knowing he's down 1-0, and that runner is still out there on second with 2 down.
That's ball 2.
Slider misses outside, makes count 2-0 as Dave tries to get on base for his what would be his first time tonight.
1 strike.
He was counted 2 apiece with that fastball on the upper edge.
That top edge is a total crapshoot with this ump tonight, I swear.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. And if you're Dave right now, you got to swing at anything close because you don't know if that ump's going to call it ball or strike if it's anywhere near it. And he swings and misses on the slider for strike 3. But Michael Winkler gets the job done with a 2-out RBI double to get the Rangers ahead 1-0 heading into the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, it seemed like this game was turning into what I would call a time bomb kind of game where you're just waiting for something to happen. And though it wasn't a complete, dam break inning, it's not nothing. And of course, the Royals only have 1 hit tonight, and it was, if I recall, it was the leadoff hitter Ray hitting a double, and that was it.
Yeah. Everyone else that's been on base has walked. So Ducati has certainly. Oh no! And then you had the error by Doug Day that got a bullet over to first and then moved. It wasn't a hit, but it was still a misplayed ball by Doug to get. Ray moved up to third. But yeah, it was still the first inning. But everyone else was walked after that.
Well, to your point that you mentioned last inning, Nate, Ducati's pitch count's getting up there. He's at 73 right now through 4 innings.
4 and a third
4 and a
now.
third?
As
Now batting,
Ray
center
Bashan
fielder,
gets over there to make
Ray.
that catch. And Ray will come up to bat 1 for 2 on the evening with that leadoff double we were just talking about. Swings and misses on the slur for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Doesn't offer on that 2-seamer down and away for a 1-1. Watches that 2-seamer right down the middle of the zone. 1-2 count.
You got to swing at those. You just can't let those go by you. You got to take a shot at them.
And that gets popped up on the left side, and that's going to be Winkler out there making that catch.
Up next,
For the second out here at the top of the fifth, on bottom of the 5th.
Big Daddy, Freak.
I think Ducati's done a good job tonight of pitching inside and low a lot, which granted, I think that's what he normally does anyway. And it's been very successful for him this season, and he's proven that once again, although calls like that definitely help.
Yeah, they do.
Hell, man.
Looked like it was on the outside side of the zone and then calls it a strike. 0-1 count to Blitzkrieg.
Oh, boy.
Lines that one to the gap.
Nice shot.
Out there to the wall. Picked up by Ray. And easily in there with the double is Blitzkrieg. Laced that one out there to the gap.
The drought is over for the Royals. It had been a while since their last hit, and they needed it.
And both hits tonight against Ducati have been extra base hits.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball one, no strike.
Bullet Pileski up to bat now. 2 strikeouts on the night. Looking to change that real quick. 1-0 count now. Two-seamer catches the zone for an even count, 1 apiece.
There's a time Boletsky needs to keep ready for a pitch that he can hit. It's got to be now. I mean, we're already in the bottom of the 5th. You got a runner on second. It's time to make something happen.
Yep. These innings are starting to go. Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, I feel like Bullet's probably sitting, waiting for a fastball if I had to guess.
Fouls that one off to the left. These count at 2 apiece. See if he gets a fastball right here. He does.
Oh, and there it
That
is,
the
right there.
Gapper. That's going to easily tie this game up. 1 apiece as that throw comes in, and Bullet gets a double right behind Blitz Krieg.
Three hits,
Bullet
3
said-
gappers.
Yeah. Bullet said, Blitz, you want to hit one to the gapper out in right center? I'll hit one to the one out there in left center. Fastball catches his own past Benji for strike 1.
Yeah, and of course, right after that happens, you got this guy coming up. And we all know what he can do.
Yeah, never an easy out. Swung on and missed a circle change for an 0-2 count.
Nope.
Misses that 2-seamer, 1-2. Little bit late on that slurve. Fouls it off. Keeps it at 1-2.
It's a good job by Benji to get a piece of it, though.
Yeah. Stays in the at-bat. Grounds it out to second. Doug Day easily throws it over to first. And that'll do it for the inning. But not before the Royals come back even in this ball game, 1 apiece. Off of that RBI double by Bullet Boletsky, that'll bring home Blitz Krieg. Going to the top of the 6th.
And I tell you, another important thing that happened that inning was Ducati's pitch count. If I remember correctly, it was at 90 after that inning. That's right around that time where he might get pulled before the inning. We'll have to check on that.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they get anybody up in that bullpen or bring somebody on for the bottom of the 6th. As that gets grounded over to the shortstop, thrown over to first, and that'll be quickly one down as Calvin grounds out for the first out here in the 6th.
Well, we have leveled up to got the bat off my shoulder for once. We're making progress.
Hey, we are making progress. You actually swung.
Nope. Outside.
Fastball up and away. Ray Bashan takes the ball. 1-0 count. Mike All is already calling it in the chat. New pitcher next inning, so he thinks he's done. And look, you decide to join us tonight. Better late than never. Michaela's in the chat. Well, Michaela, as you can see, we're in Game 3 of the Mob All-Star Series, and it's tied 1 apiece. That is what's going on.
2 strikes.
2-2 count now to Ray.
The count's
As he
full.
takes a pitch inside with that slurve, makes the count full. David Leathers lurking on deck. And Ray lines that one left field, right inside the line. It stays fair.
That might be free.
Yep.
Hey,
And he's safe into
my
third with a triple.
Catcher, David.
Ray Bashan ends up with a 3-base hit as the left fielder had trouble gathering that one out there by the wall.
I mean, that was fair by probably 2 inches. And then, of
Yeah.
course, the left fielder bobbling, it definitely helps. Wow.
He had an arm, though, to make it a close play at the
for
third
sure.
base bag.
That was damn close at third.
Yeah, that's probably the second or third hit by the Rangers that they've tried legging one out, and they've been successful so far. I like the aggressiveness, especially with how low scoring of a game this is. But, of course, there's only so many chances that you'll get.
One down now as the Rangers look to retake the lead here in the top of the 6th. Leather's trying to make that happen any way he can. You know he can do it with one swing. But he fouls that one behind the plate. Back there is Bob Funk. Makes a catch, and there is 2 down.
Now batting.
Quick
The first
stats
base,
note
ready.
that I just
One.
found. Ray Bashan did not have a triple in the regular season.
Hey, what better time this season to get your first triple than in the All-Star Series? And nobody clipped it. Somebody has to go back and clip it. Freddie Flash now looking to get a hit and bring that runner across.
Ball, that's just out.
Slurve misses outside, makes the count even at 1 apiece.
Yeah, well, one thing about Freddie, he is not afraid to swing the bat.
No, he's not, and he swung right there. And bobbled by the shortstop. Bullet picks it up, throws it to first, and he drops it.
The batter is
Wow.
That drop just
That
scored the go-ahead
was-
run for the Rangers.
That was tragic.
That was a detrimental play to the Royals right there. That is definitely not what you want to do.
Can I just say right now, that is not all-star baseball.
No, definitely not. That's going to be on the Sports Center, not top 10 tomorrow, I'm sure.
Bullet, you're in the all-star game for a reason. I forget who our second baseman is, but you're in the all-star game for a reason. You should be picking those plays off of the ground. Boy. All right, 2-1 as I try to gather myself. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Soto, and gets the fastball high up for strike 3. And it is 2-1, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Bob Funk, Jack Gaines, Bumpy Johnson, the next 3 up to bat here for Royals.
Gotti's still out there.
And Ducati is still on the mound at 90 pitches. We have seen him in the regular season go well over 100, so we will see what kind of leash they give him here tonight.
Yeah, it may be. I almost wonder if it is a zero tolerance situation at this point. Like you give up a walker or a hit, you're done.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Circle change on the outside, 1-1 count. Grounds over to the second baseman. Doug Day picks it up. Throws to Freddie for the first out
Now
of the
batting,
inning.
left fielder, Jock Gaines.
And if he has quick at-bats like that, he could easily end this inning right around 100 pitches anyways.
I mean,
As
with
Jack
Jack Gaines,
Yeah.
there's a few different ways this at bat could end.
Yeah, very, very true point. 0-1 count now as that clips the corner of the strike zone.
Might be the first time a lefty's made contact with the slurve tonight.
0-2, and he swings and misses at the fastball up and in, out of the strike zone for strike 3. Fifth strikeout in the game tonight for Ducati. Probably a pitch that Jack would not want to swing at next time, but nonetheless, he goes down. It's Bumpy Johnson, 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a line out. Quickly down the count 0-1. Has there been 2 triples tonight, Dave? I thought there was only that one by Ray. As Bumpy gets a nice hit over to the left-hand side.
Now, there's just the one triple.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The right fielder, number 21.
It's a nifty little move by Wink out there in left field to turn and fire the ball in there quick to hold Bumpy at first. Not that there was a whole lot of risk of him going to second, but it guaranteed.
He's saying Doug had one earlier.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doug never had a triple in this game.
No, he did not.
Right field. And that is just going foul.
Churchill had himself a 2-run home run last night to help pick up the Royal spirits a little bit, so hopefully he can channel some of that into this at-bat.
Gotcha. Doug Day had a triple on Tuesday night. That's what they're talking about in chat.
We don't give a shit about Tuesday night, man. We're talking tonight.
Exactly. At least Churchill is staying alive here in this at bat, even though he's down 1 and 2 here in the count. Oh, he hits that one a liner.
Oh, and it's foul.
Oh, it's foul.
Are
Wow.
they really calling that foul?
What?
How?
I can't.
How are they calling that foul?
No way.
Yeah, Charles behind the plate. You got Helen Keller at first. I mean, Jesus.
And Calvin
Rose got screwed on that one.
Next one.
I mean, the ball rolled back. It was rolling fair past first base anyway.
Yeah, it was.
Like, come on, what are we doing here?
How did it go fair if it started foul? Oh, here I come.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Well, Soto is out for the game, and Nate Hall comes in for the relief of Soto. Splitter, circle change, four-seam fastball.
Leading off for Texas, the designated hitter, number 6.
Last time, I'll be coming onto the mound with only a 3-pitch repertoire in my lineup.
Oh, boy.
And picking up where I left off last night, the hard hit ball out to the warning track. Luckily, Ray bails me out. As, Travis Danger just missed that one. And Danny Morgan up to bat now. Two ground outs tonight. Circle change catches a corner for an 0-1 count. Troll is in the bullpen looking to get in the game after I'm through. That was obnoxious. As that gets fouled off to the right-hand side.
Somebody remove that fan, please.
As that splitter is outside the zone for a 1-2 count. And he offers it that
What
one
in the
goes
world?
down. 2 down now here in the top of the 7th. Michael Winkler up to bat. Has one of the 2 RBIs here tonight. As that's doesn't he? Did he have one of the doubles? Or am I just pulling stuff out?
Yeah, he had a RBI double.
That's okay. I thought I was saying that right. As that one gets skied out to center field and Ray's out there to gather that one in for the 3rd out. Well, definitely a lot better inning than I had the first inning last night. As that is a 1-2-3 inning, and we've hit the 7th inning stretch.
Now pitching for
It
the
was a
Rangers.
quick inning as well for the Rangers.
Number 88.
Uh-oh. We got Dan
Oh,
Plesac coming
boy.
in. We know what happened night one when Dan Plesac came in. We'll see what happens this half inning.
Leading off
We
for
got
the
Rob
Royals,
Fork. We got the
the second
9-1-2
baseman,
hitters
Rob
coming up
Fork.
here in this half inning.
Even
maybe
Dave
if there's-
knows it's coming.
Even if there's any saving grace whatsoever, we don't. He doesn't have the middle of the lineup coming up in this half inning.
Crazy Canuck. Him again at this point, I'll take Mark White. I don't know about that one.
1-1 count now to Rob Forker. Splitter misses low for 2-1 count. Ray said, "Give me Craig Kimbrell." Dave did make a good point that Plesac did pitch well last night in his relief outing. So
Yeah, but you're a relief pitcher. That's what you're supposed to do.
as that one drops out there in front of Winkler, base hit for Rob Forker to end up on first.
That's not what you're supposed to do as a relief pitcher.
Yeah. And Ray, you got to think at this point now she's going to be trying to bunt Rob over, but we'll see.
Oh, I fully expect that that'll be the case.
Oh no, she's swinging.
Nope, she swung for it.
She is hacking. 0-1 count as she fouls that one off to the right.
It's a lefty-on-lefty matchup. I would think that a bunt would really not be a bad play here. Even just like a somewhat normal at-bat.
Well, she grounds it. It ends up being just as good as a bunt as she gets Rob over to second
Now
and gets
batting,
thrown
the
out at first.
baseman, Big Daddy. Reese.
As Big Daddy comes up to bat, who doubled in his last at bat. We'll see what he can do here with another runner on second. Pops that one up to the right hand side. Will it drop though? It will not. Calvin gets there and keeps Rob at second. Dang, Calvin, what an arm!
That was actually a decent throw.
It
Wow, I
was,
surprised
it
myself.
was like
Impressive.
it was like right on the bag. As Bullet,
Good to see that every once in a while.
as Bullet, who doubled in his last at bat to bring home Blitz, that guy. I had my tongue tied. As 0-1 count now to Bullet, sorry. Fastball hits the top half of the strike zone, down in the count 0-2 now. And launches the cutter for strike three.
I had a feeling he was going to go back to another fastball. I was waiting for Bullet to just sit on it and smash it.
Wink giving you crap in the chat saying he can't hit, but man, can he throw?
He is not wrong at all.
Leading off for
I
Texas,
feel like
the
Halliburton at the
Dave
Olympics.
Dirtbag.
Dave Dirtbag leading things off here. Oh, and I'm still in. Oh no, this is not good. In top of the eighth,
Ball, that's in.
Splitter misses down and in for 1-0 count. Oh, we've got over 50,000 in this ball game.
Ball, that's low.
50,000.
They're paid extras. They're paid extras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, free tickets.
It's LA.
Bums off the street. Circle change, catches his own for a 2-1 count. Fouls that one off to the left-hand side. Evens count up at 2-2. Come on, Nate. Strike him out. No! And he
Oh.
lines that one out to
Oh.
left field for a single. Hammered that one out there.
Now batting.
I'm honestly not sure how Bumpy did not catch that.
Fly.
He hit it too hard. That's how he didn't catch it. See the exit velo on that one? He
that is-
smashed it.
That is not a sentence that I ever thought would have been said about Dave Dirtbag. He hit it too hard.
Calvin Klein trying to get his first hit of the ball game. 0 for 2 tonight with the walk.
Yeah, and here goes Dave in the chat. Stolen bases incoming.
Yep.
1-1.
Eva's account with that splitter off the plate. One apiece.
Speaking of which, we haven't seen a stolen base all night, have we?
We have not. I don't even think
Yes.
anyone's attempted one.
Looks like Dave is trying to get that big lead over there at first. There it goes.
And there we go.
Easily stolen. Even if it would have been online, he would have still been in there. Bob threw it a little bit too high, but yeah, if it would have been online, he still would have been in there.
I'm glad I didn't swing there.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, he goes for third. And he's
that
out.
was-
He goes. Didn't get it that
Getting a-
time.
You're not going to be
Getting
able
a
to do
little-
that twice in one series, Dave. That's not happening.
Getting a little too greedy there, Dave. Getting a little too greedy. And Calvin's
Oh.
swinging on the down and in for a full count.
Oh, shit.
And you watch that pitch go by for strike 3. And now there's
What?
2 down.
Like I said, Halliburton at the Olympics.
Bat.
I'm just there to go through warm-ups and then stand there and look pretty.
Now, can I just say that these are the 3 batters I had the most problems with last night in my outing as a starter. It's that splitter.
I appreciate your generosity trying to make our players feel better about and not feel like they suck.
Well, I'm just saying I had a good bounce back inning of getting these 3 guys out after sucking so bad last night.
Well, you had 2 tonight.
Now pitching.
Yeah, I mean,
for
you've come in
Texas,
and done your job for sure.
Number 68.
And the
As
Rangers
Gunny.
are going to Gunny.
Yep, Gunny's coming in with his
Knuckleball
knuckleball
special.
fastball. Yep, knuckleball, fastball, slider, sinker. He was mixing them all up last night too. It wasn't purely knuckleball.
For the Royals, the designated
Yeah, I
hitter,
think that's
Benji
been
Matson.
a point of frustration at times. I think for the Cardinals is Gunny throwing his knuckleball too much when he really shouldn't.
Right? And last night, I think, is one of the very few times we saw him, mixing in that sinker and slider at almost at will, getting these guys off of their, not to know what to expect next pitch.
Granted, in the setup man spot like he is right now, I wonder if that will entice him to mix it up more
Ball, that's too
as
high.
we see 3
Not
straight
really.
knuckleballs.
That's 3 strikes.
2-1 count now to Benji.
Hey, there's a sinker. That's
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
And down goes Benji swinging. Quick
Now
strikeout for
catcher,
Gunny here
Bob.
in the 8th inning.
shits and giggles. I'm keeping track of how many knuckleballs he throws.
Get out your paper and pen.
Oh, I got my little whiteboard ready, man. I'm
Grounded over to the
Now
diva
batting,
himself.
the left fielder,
Throws out Funk.
Scott Yanes.
Jack Gaines comes up 0 for 1 tonight.
Nope, that's down.
As that knuckle curve misses the zone 1-0 count.
Yeah, if you're Gunny right now, I feel like your one goal is just to try and prevent contact as much as you can.
Yep. And that gets caught out there in left center by Wink. And quickly, we're going to the top of the ninth. Still 2-1 your score.
Like the important thing for the Rangers is they've got the heart of the lineup coming up now. I mean, you've got arguably
Oh, yeah, they do.
Arguably the two best power hitters on the team.
And they're keeping me in.
Easily.
They're keeping me in.
They got faith in you, man. They got faith in you.
That is interesting that you're still in.
And Leathers just hits a liner out to center, but luckily the Ray's got me covered out there for the first out of the inning. Freddie up to bat with 1 out now.
We've been waiting for this guy to just smash one this whole series.
He's had a lot of appearances against me in the Cubs-Cardinals series, so we know he knows what to expect. Oh, that circle change was dangerous. Left high in the zone, but he just watched it go by for a 0-2 count. And he's out ahead of the splitter.
And swing and miss.
Swung and missed for strike 3 and the third strikeout in my brief stint in relief here at the ballgame.
Yeah, the great thing about Freddie is that he is not afraid to swing the bat. And the bad thing about Freddie sometimes is he's not afraid to swing the bat. Yeah, everyone knows the power that he has, but he's got to pick and choose his pitches.
Yep. As Doug Day comes up to bat now for his 4th time, 1 for 3 tonight, has a single tonight. Grounds it out to the shortstop. Bullet picks it up, quickly throws to first. And that is the end of the top of the ninth. 2-1 your score. Bumpy Johnson, Mike Churchill, Rob Forker, your next 3 up for the Royals. Looking to get at least one, if not more, to continue this ball game. Chris Lee, the closer. Chris Lee, the closer, coming into the ball game. Bumpy leading things off.
You gotta love that Yogi has to rely on a Met to get this win.
Quickly down 0-1 is Bumpy. The delivery and misses high on the fastball for a 1-1 count. Race comment chat. Misses inside. 3-1 to count to Bumpy with Churchill on deck. You know Churchill's got power. Catches the corner. Fastball just on the edge. 3-2. Swung on, fouled.
I think he's got it.
It is
Yeah.
caught.
Yeah,
Caught
he got
out
it.
there. Against the dugout fence. Danny gets over there and makes the play, and Churchill is up next.
I love how the third hitter that's going to come up in this inning is the Royals manager.
It's all up to you, buddy. You want to put this team together, it's going to be on your shoulders.
Let's not overlook Mike Churchill now.
No, not at all. But we might end up having to. as Danny gets this grounder and throws over to Freddie, and now it is going to be
Now
on the owner's
batting,
shoulders,
the second baseman.
as
Rob
there's now 2 down,
Phillips.
and the last batter, potentially, of the series is up to bat. The pitch by Lee. Swung on, lined out to the left-hand side,
That's
and
a
that'll
double.
be an easy double by Rob.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
It never is it, Dave? It's never easy.
And guess who's up to bat? Ray Ray, who already has a double on her line tonight. And she lines one out there to Calvin, and Calvin catches it for the last out. It wasn't without suspense at the end, but the Rangers get it done. 2-1 your final. Ducati with the win. Soto with the loss. Lee with the save. 6 hits on each side, but 2-1 your score and 2-1 your errors. Just flip-flopped on both sides. Keith, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, you know, it's very fitting that the Yogi managed team had a very I'm just going to call it Yogi ball type game tonight to get the win. I mean, it was Ducati doing a great job on the mound. Royals only had 1 or 2 hits through 5 innings, while the Rangers just found a way to get a couple runs on the board and then just relied on their pitching and defense to get the job done the rest of the way. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect from a team led by Yogi.
Exactly. Corey, what about you quickly before we get to the rest of the stats?
No, it was definitely a strong game. At first it didn't seem like the Rangers' aggressiveness at the plate was going to serve them well, but in the long run they ended up coming out on top. I'm sure those errors on the Royals had a hand in it. So overall it was a great game, great pitching on both sides, kept each other in check for most of the game.
And you made a really good point just now that the Royals' errors had a big part in it. It had the biggest part in it because the winning run was scored, if you'll remember, by the bobble by Bullet and the drop by the first baseman. That was
Actually,
the
yeah,
winning,
you're right.
the winning run that was scored by the Rangers. Well, you see your player of the game was Ducati Panigale. That was the winner of the ball game. Went 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 earned run. Travis Danger went 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Ray Bichon 1 for 4 with the triple and a run scored. Winkler went 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI, and Dirtbag goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. You see your save by Chris Lee. Loss goes to Greg Soto, who also went 6 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits and 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 earned runs. Creed goes 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Rob goes 2 for 4 with a double. Ray goes 1 for 5 with her leadoff double. And Funk 0 for 3 with the walk. See doubles by Winkler and Danger, a triple by Bichon. RBIs by Winkler and Flash, and Morgan grounds at a double play. Doug Day had the only error of the game for the Rangers, who didn't end up hurting them. Stolen base by Dave Dirtbag, who was then subsequently caught stealing, trying to steal third. Panigale goes to his stat line. His ERA was a 1.5. Plesac had a nice game. Looked like it was going to be a little bit shaky to start. Gave up that first hit, then settled down, get the last 3 outs. 1 strikeout tonight. In his 1 inning pitched, Gunny McGuire came in to do his job. 1 strikeout, 1 inning pitched. And Lee comes in to get this save. Doubles tonight for the Royals by Rob, Bullet, Krieg, and Ray. RBI by Bullet. Churchill was hit by a pitch, and Madison grounded into a double play. Bullet had both errors tonight for the Royals. Loss goes to Soto. His ERA tonight was a 3 even, and yours truly comes in 3 innings of relief. Only gave up 1 hit on 3 strikeouts to no avail as the Royals go down 2-1. Well, it's been a series. You know, we knew it was going to be. Every single game of this series came down to 1 or 2 plays. Every single game was a 1-run ball game, and as it should be, right, guys? If it's going to be an all-star series, all-star games should be close. You should be
Absolutely.
leaving
You
it
got to
out
make
on
it
the line.
interesting.
Yep, exactly. Looking through the rest of these stats, see if there's any perfects in this ball game. I think there's got to be a couple, because I'm telling you right now, Dave's liner that got hit off of me, that was definitely hit hard.
Dude, none for the second night in a row.
None. Your hit was not a perfect. That makes me feel awful. All right. Well, wind blowing in from right field. And you see your game scores. Gary Simmons, or should we say Ray Charles, behind home plate was your umpire for tonight. Yeah. So it's been fun. For Corey Minner, Keith, and yours truly, Nate Hall. Dave, throw it back to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Great call, you three in the booth. Wow, what a game. Nate, Keith, Corey, 3 games, all 3 games, 1-run victories. This was the first game that was won by an away team, and this is the first game that had even number of hits. And it had the most errors. This game had everything. It was just fucking wild. I want to thank Bullet Boletsky the most for helping us out, for hooking us up with the W. Thank you, Bullet. And and that is, let me get your guys' take. Corey, I'm going to start with you. All 3 games, great series. Like I said, close games all the time. Every game went down to the wire. Great series overall. Your overall thoughts?
It's been, I'll be honest, the first 2 games I really didn't get to catch much of because of work. But this game definitely showed what kind of a series it was. It was a tight series, back and forth. Like I said earlier, it was a solid pitching effort on both sides. Offensively, it was shaky here and there, but you know what? The Rangers got it done to come out on top at the end of the day.
Yeah. Keith, I know we didn't keep stats for the All-Star Series, but if you, just from recollection, I'm guessing you've pretty watched most of all 3 games. If you had to choose a series MVP, who do you think stood out the most, or maybe give me a couple names?
I mean, the name that immediately comes to mind is Ducati. I mean, he was exactly the same player that we've seen throughout the whole season in his 2 games. I mean, both games where he was pitching, the Royals had only 1 or 2 hits through
He only gave up 1
innings.
hit. Yeah, he only gave up 1 hit in game 1.
Right, he only gave up 1 hit in game 1. I mean, he gave up 4 tonight, so 5 hits total in 12 innings of work. Yeah. Especially when the games are so close, like we already mentioned. So I mean, if I had to pick one, that'd be my guy, I think.
Yeah, I think Nate, the pitching was interesting, right? You had Ducati beat Soto this game. You had Soto beat Ducati in game 1. You came in and pitched. Did you only pitch 1 inning and get the win, or was it 3 innings last game?
So I pitched 3 innings in game 1 and got the win due to Benji's walk-off. But yeah.
And then we see Plesac just shit the bed in game 1, but pitched great last night and again tonight. And then Chris Lee finally gets in the game after let me see, 28 innings because we went 10 innings in game one. He finally gets the pitch, and he makes it interesting. He kept us on the edge of our seat, but he gets the save and the save for the whole series. Your thoughts on the pitching overall?
The pitching overall is right where we expected it to be. I mean, Soto's a great pitcher. Ducati's like he said, Ducati's been pitching like this all season. Gunny was on point both yesterday and tonight. In his relief work.
Yeah.
I think if there's only one pitcher, I'm gonna say it. If there's one pitcher that we didn't see act like he did during the regular season, it was yours truly, because
you got rocked yesterday.
I got rocked last night, and that's not how I
meant I meant game one earlier when you came in early, not game two.
Yeah.
So to me, each game came down to a play that is the defining play for the game. Game one, obviously the Benji walk off. Game two, the Winkler diving catch in center field. Are we in agreement, or do you guys have a different opinion that the play for this game is probably the error? Because even though Bullet bobbled or whatever, he got the ball there, but it was kind of a short hop, and was it Krieg over there, I think, right? Krieg couldn't dig it out. So is that the play of the game that stands out for you guys in game three, or is there something else?
No, 100%. That is the play that won the Rangers the game. That was the winning run, and had that grounder been fielded cleanly, we would still be playing baseball.
We might
right
be
now.
in extra innings. Yeah.
Right.
Keith, what about you? Any other plays stick out, or was that pretty much the one you think is the defining play of the game?
No, I mean, I would agree. I think that's the one that definitely sticks out because, I mean, it's not something that you see very often. You know, as much as I don't want to say that the play of the game was an error, I mean, you don't see that much from Bullet. He had one error in the regular season, and he had two in this game. Just for some context.
Some players just can't handle the pressure, man.
Just for some context of how rare it happens. I mean, it's just you never know what's going to happen. But in a game like this, where it's a Yogi managed team, you know what you're going to get. And sometimes those are the kind of plays that end up winning the game, like we saw tonight.
Yeah, Gunny's got a good point. The triple was huge as well. Ray's triple. Ray scored the winning game. Yeah.
Yeah, that triple was the triple that set up the bobble play. So
Corey, I'm going to give you last word on this. I think what's cool about the three different plays is they're totally different. One's a walk-off home run. One is a diving catch, a defensive play, and the third one is something like Nate just said. You don't really see his play as the game, or maybe Keith said it, is an error. Shows, I think, the diversity, the variety that we have in this league. How no matter what it is, if it's pitching, catching, fielding, whatever, base stealing, hitting triple, whatever, there's always somebody that can step up in this league. What are your thoughts on just how diverse all the players are and how great they all played in this All-Star Series?
Oh, I think it's absolutely a great thing to have the diversity. I mean, just as you mentioned, all the different aspects, the different plays that could be made on a whim like that. I mean, it makes this so much more fun and interesting to watch instead of just, the same typical plays that you see. And it definitely played a part, especially tonight with the errors in this series.
Yeah.
That was definitely a deciding factor. But I think it's just going to show that as we grow as a league, I mean, it's just going to make it more fun and more interesting to watch in future seasons to come. That's for damn sure.
The last thing I'll say about this is, since I've been ripping on Bullet here for a little bit, both shortstops fucking up down the stretch. Because if I don't try to steal third, I might come in and we have an insurance run in that inning. But I got too aggressive and got thrown out at third by a great arm by, of course, and Bob Funk, who threw out the most runners this season. So that was kind of fucking dumb on my part. But both shortstops not really not having their A game tonight. Especially, I think I went 1 for 5 or some shit. So or 1 for 4. Swinging on the first pitch and what have you. So shortstops, we need to get our fucking shit together. So Looks like Crazy's still in the chat with me. Clams is still here. Gunny, Bullet, Mike All, Rob Forker, GG's, bro. Yogi, congrats. A little bit of revenge. Probably not super sweet because Rob won the Robo Classic, but at least you got a little revenge on Rob by winning the All-Star Series. So that was good. Let's see who's hiding back here real quick. It is Frank the Franchise, Wade, and Freddie, Doug Day, Doug Britton. All the Dougs are hiding. Twin Screw. Crazy Canuck, I think I said already. Annie Beaverhausen, and a few others. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. That is a wrap. That is the whole wrap. We've wrapped it. We put some fucking ribbon on this bitch. We put a big fat fucking bow on it tonight. Season 2 is over. It's in our rearview mirrors. It is done. I did not get the awards ballot out this week like I wanted to, so keep an eye out for that probably tomorrow. I'm going to start working on it tonight, actually, because I got a little more energy and it's a little early. So we'll get that done, and then I think I'll let voting go till maybe late Sunday night, and then so we can have the show on Monday. So Gunny says, fun watching pitches from 70 miles an hour to 101 during the All-Star. Right? That was great. Mike says, what a surprise. Oh, fuck off. I have a life. That's it. So Nate, Corey, Keith, and what was it yesterday? It was Yogi, Crazy, and Gunny. And then night 1 was Frank, Leathers, and Chris Lee. Thank you guys all for broadcasting the All-Star Series. That's the first one we ever did, and it's definitely not going to be the last one. So on to Season 3. And announcements coming out next week regarding that. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Dave.
What?
1 month from tomorrow night.
Is what?
The start of Season 3.
Oh, shit. Hey, hold on 1 second. No. Is it? All right, hold on 1 second. Hello?
I don't think it is.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on 1 second, bud. All right, I got to go. My kid's locked out. I will see everybody when I see you. Oh, yeah, tomorrow, May 1st. So 1 month from tomorrow is the beginning of Season 3. Good call.
Yep.
I wasn't even thinking about that. So there you go.
Yep.
All right, thanks for being here. That's a wrap. The Texas Rangers, managed by Yogi Barr, win the very first All-Star Series, 2-1. And all 3 games were close, and they were great. So congrats to Yogi, GG's to Rob, and to Kansas City. That's a wrap. We'll see you on Monday night right here on this Twitch channel. Probably 8:30, maybe 8 o'clock. I'll let you know. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And good night now.